Hello people, I am the Comic Book Gamer. Today I'm going to be talking about what Arkham Knight did better than all the other games in the Arkham series, because there are a few things that it did better than the rest of the Arkham games. But anyways, before I get into that, sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I lost my voice a couple days ago and it's not fully back yet, so I still sound weird. Anyways, let's get into it. So I want to do this video because I talked about a lot of the pointless stuff in Arkham Knight, because there's a lot of it, and now I just want to talk about what Arkham Knight did better than the rest of the Arkham games, because there are a few things that did do better. Starting off with the soundtrack. The soundtrack is amazing. Now, the graphics you expect to get better with each game. That makes sense. It's a newer game. Graphics should be better, but soundtrack, not necessarily. You want it to be better, but it doesn't mean it's going to be. The Arkham games have had some good tracks, but none of them really had like amazing soundtracks overall. I bought the Arkham Knight soundtrack, which is the first one that I bought out of the whole series, because it was that good. It had some amazing tracks in it, specifically Inner Demon being my favorite, but you had some other great ones like All Who Follow You and Fear Within and a bunch of others. Just the soundtrack was amazing, and one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. Definitely my favorite soundtrack out of all of the Arkham games, and this sort of leads into my next point, but it really added more epicness to the game. The soundtrack just added to the epicness of it. And my next point is the fact that this game felt more epic, more grand than the other Arkham games, because just a combination of like the amazing soundtrack and the huge open world Gotham and all the lights from the city and everything, and like the sort of how the story was driven, it just felt more epic than the others, more big scale. And I really liked that, and it felt appropriate for a finale to the series, it being more grand and epic and just huge than the other ones, and it was really cool how they did that. And yes, of course, the open world is done better in this game than all of the others, although it was a little disappointing because we didn't have really any random crimes, just a bunch of thugs roaming around. I would have preferred some random crimes like the bank robberies we got. I would prefer that to be random crime instead of just a side mission. But anyways, nonetheless, the open world to me in this game was done better than the others. Like, just the design of Gotham was great, and it's really cool to fly around, see the neon lights everywhere, and like the different districts and islands of Gotham. It looks really cool, and it's fun to traverse, and the landscape's so much different because you got these gigantic buildings that we never got to see in the other Arkham games, and it's really cool. Finally get to go on top of Wayne Tower like I've wanted to do forever, and so now finally get to do that, and I really love that. And just going around the open world is a lot of fun, and it's really cool. I wouldn't say it's got better side missions than the other games, but the open world itself is just so much more fun to travel around, and especially because you can move so much faster and everything now going around, and just I love the open world. And my last point of what I think the Arkham Knight did better than the other games is the gameplay, the stealth and the combat. I felt like it was much better than the other game. Well, not a whole ton better, but I did feel like it was better than the other games. I felt like they really nailed it and got it down. It was great in the other games, but they really nailed it here. The combat just felt more smooth, and I liked pretty much everything they added to it. It was great. We were able to pick up objects now, and that's common sense. Batman sees a metal pipe, he can pick it up and hit someone over the head with it. It makes sense. We've got dual play, which was really cool, and another thing that adds to the core combat. And the stealth, again, just felt better. My only problem with stealth is the fact that they added the chain gun guys, which to me were completely pointless and useless, and just stupid people to add to stealth. But anyways, besides that, I liked everything they added to stealth and how it felt, and I really liked the new designs of the Predator rooms. They weren't always the same like in the previous games. The Predator rooms generally felt very much the same, to where now they're a lot more unique, and we got some more unique environments, so I really enjoyed that. And yeah, just gameplay felt more smooth, polished, and like they really nailed it this time for the final Arkham game. So yeah, that's it. That's what, to me, I think Arkham Knight did better than the other games. It's not my favorite Arkham game, but this is definitely they're definitely things that did better than the other games. But anyways, please let me know in the comments below what you guys like in Arkham Knight more than all the other Arkham games. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.